is a lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Jeremy Lee in the building and every guest that you ever needed. Sports cards after hours keep the hobby heated. Updates, hobby talk like you never seen it. Sports cards live and none could ever beat it. Sports cards is a lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Welcome to another episode of Sports Cards Live with your host, Jeremy Lee.
What is going on, everybody? And yes, super excited for tonight. Just wanted to, work out some of the nerves before we go live. This will be by far the most action-packed episode I've ever done, with like 30 people coming through, close to 30 giveaways. It's going to be pretty crazy tonight, actually. So hopefully I can quarterback this whole thing and bring everybody in and out in an organized sort of fashion. But so I just thought I'd do a quick pre-show here and again, work out the nerves. Cutlers Cards, thank you very much. PM, I appreciate that so much. Studio Sports back in town. Yeah, countless more to come. That is the plan, Studio. Good to see you. Alan Terwell, good to see you always, buddy. Not too far in the past guest of the show. Good to see you. So, yeah, I'm just here right now, relaxing, gathering myself. There's so many giveaways tonight that, and I don't know how long each one's going to take, probably a couple minutes. So for you guys who are watching now, that'll come check out the episode when we start that in like 18 minutes. You're going to want to be listening for when I announce the giveaway. I'll show it on the screen and you'll have to type in a hashtag into the chat, and that'll qualify you for the giveaways. So make sure you guys are prepared for that. Expo is next. I cannot wait. I'm flying out on Wednesday. If any of you guys are going to be there at Expo, Thursday night after the show is from, I believe, 4 till 8 p.m. on Thursday. After the show, I will be at Jack Astor's along with like 75 other people, including all you guys. So if you're going to be at the Expo and you want to come out after, come to Jack Astor's. It's like 5 minutes from the show. And it'll be a great opportunity to network and just meet. It's not a trade night. Someone did message me saying, should I bring cards? That's actually a pretty good question, but you can, but it's definitely not meant to be a trade night. I do believe there are formal type trade nights on both Friday and Saturday night. Maybe even there is one on Thursday that I just don't know about. Jake Dahl, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Skeppy, get your spicy Pringles and your Ken Stabler pronunciation ready. It only took me like 2.5 years to get Stabler right. And I've really cut back on the junk food since this year turned around. I'm literally like off junk food. I have a sweet tooth, but I've decided this year I'm pretty much off it, but including Pringles, Skeppy, including Pringles. Frank Schneider, thank you very much. Facebook user, hey, if you are watching on Facebook right now, you can actually either switch over to YouTube or go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Click the big blue button, and that will share your name with me. Otherwise, I just don't know who that is. Daniel, thank you. Daniel, Leaf game. I know. That's going to be the Leafs that'll be game 2, I believe, of the playoffs for the Leafs. The night that we're going to be at Jack Astor's. My family from Tag. Great to see you guys. And I'm just here, as I said, working out the nerves before we go live for the big show. We got lots of tag related giveaways going on tonight. I think there's 5 total tag giveaways of several. I basically got stacks of decoys here, and each decoy has a giveaway written on it. And so I'm going to kind of organize the giveaways by the decoys. Oh, and look at that. We have decoy cards in the chat right now. Thank you for the congrats and feeding us all of the hobby info. And thank you, Decoy. I really appreciate that. So I have 4 stacks like this. I mean, this one, in this stack, there's seven giveaways that I'm planning to do. That's the last half hour. The second last half hour has 7 also. The second half hour has 8 giveaways. And then the first one, we have 6. So we'll determine the winner, and then I'm going to write their name on there. And that's how I'm going to organize all of that. Gerald, my guy. Gerald's a guy I've known since my first trips to the National in like 2008. Gerald, always happy to see you either in person at the shows in California, National, and here for sure. Manny, got to meet Manny at the Mint the weekend before last. Great to see you, Manny. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. There's Josh from 90sauctions.com. Thank you very much, Josh. Eat some poutine. I'm not a big fan of the poutine. That's a Quebec delicacy here in Canada. Michael Stone, thank you so much. David G, I appreciate it, guys. Actually, it's a good thing I decided to come on early here, so we can get some of these congrats out of the way. I'm grateful for them all, but I think we're going to have a busy show. Handsome Leper, can you please ask them to get the merch up? I want the shirts and hoodies. If you're talking about tag, I think they probably just heard you. So there you go. Thank you for that, Handsome Leper. Steve De Silva, thank you so much for that. So guys, and girls, any giveaway that any of you guys are after, because the last time I did a giveaway on the show, like last week, I gave away an autographed Ricky the Dragon Steamboat 8x10, and somebody puts into the chat, I'm winning this. Well, it was Dexflow. Dexflow actually won it. It was pretty funny. Dexflow called his shot. Handsome Leper, actually I saw on our internal communication earlier today that the new tag website is up. So check that out. And thanks to the team there for doing that. JP in the house. What was your leather gift glove memorabilia? I'm not following. I don't know what the leather gift was. Give me another hint on what you are talking about, please, JP. I'm not sure what you are getting at there, but I want to hear from you guys. Like, is there, you saw the list I put on Instagram, the list of giveaways that we have tonight. And like, I couldn't fit them all on one slide. There's just too many, but anything you guys are looking at, interested in winning, I certainly, I got it, JP. Yeah, maybe I should buy myself something in leather. I'm not sure what that would be, but thank you for clarifying. Well, listen, again, I just came on here early to just start the night off. And it's good. We're getting a few of these congrats. Al Terwell, I want sports cards live merch like Jeremy Lee bobbleheads. That would be actually, hold on a second. Where is it? It's funny that you mentioned that, Al, because this, does that look like me? This was a gift that I got from a senior exec at the company I worked for this is from 2010. So that's what they thought I looked like 13 years ago. And this is what I look like now. I think I'm actually doing all right compared to this bobblehead at the moment. So I'll take it. But this is the only one I've ever had. This was a gift. They bought it for all the senior management of that company. And I was lucky enough to get one. But there we go. The only Jeremy Lee bobblehead in existence, at least at this point in time. Nick, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is what I set out to do, is just have some fun and introduce all the guests to all of you guys. US Sports Cards, Uncle Rich on Hobby Hotline. Let me know they had a 3-year anniversary. So thank you, US Sports. And again, this is the pre-show. I'm going live on the main show in 11 minutes, which will be a different stream, a different YouTube altogether. Well, a different YouTube stream altogether. And I'm just here again to work out some of the nerves and get a bit of a head start. Thank you, DJ H. Really appreciate that. 7 foot tall. Well, it's just a hair under 6'6", Leper. Just a hair under 6'6". Hockey cards up in the house. Thank you so much. That's very, very nice of you. Thank you. Skeppy, what is making you nervous? I know. You know what? That's a good question, Skeppy. I think it's just that there's so many people coming through, and I've never had 30 guests on in a night. And I don't want to offend anybody and say, okay, time to go or anything like that, because we've got a lot to cover, especially these giveaways. There's been so much generosity. I had to turn some of them down. I just don't think I have time for them. So I actually turned away a couple of giveaways. And I did say, we'll do them another time in the future. StreamYard now has a really awesome giveaway tool. So it's kind of encourages me to do more of them. Let's make 10,000 of them. Sure, Al. So 9,998 can get dumped in the river. Cutler wants to win one of the tag rating packages. Cool. That's great. We're going to do what we're going to do. We have 2 of those going out tonight. Classic bobblehead, huh? Thank you, Facebook user. You've been here for most of them. Thank you. Not sure who you are, but I'm grateful, and I'm sure I do know you. My colleagues at Tag say if anyone wants to be eligible for the tag giveaways that hasn't already, make sure to leave a comment. We are compiling the list now. So what they're talking about is that the tag like the 5 card submission giveaways, you don't need to do anything additional for that. What Tag is talking about there are the 3 graded cards that we are giving away tonight. Those are going to be given away in a different manner than everything else. So to be eligible for that, you have to go to the Tag account on either Instagram or Twitter, and you have to follow and leave a comment and tag a friend, I believe, as well. Anyone who does that will be in the running to win one of the 3 tag slabbed cards, including a tag 10. It's a 975 Jason Robertson Young Gun, who just had like 110 point season. Michael Stone, anybody can have a shot at anyone have a shot at the Bruins? I'm not calling the Bruins. I don't think they're going to do it. I think it's just like, it's too easy of a pick. So I'm going to bet, I would bet against them. Channel sold the actor. The Rock wants 50% of all cards from XFL from sponsors tops. Wow. Awesome. All right. Lucky K, thank you so much. Michael Stone's looking for the tag giveaway. Nick Martelli, amazing how long the list of the giveaway. I know, it's a crazy list of giveaways. I could not believe the support from everybody, and even people that like haven't been on the show, people that aren't coming on tonight. Just amazing. Just amazing. Nick, so you now know how to be eligible. Mackle 22. You got a package. Way to go. Happy you did. Toba Cards. That's that Toba short for Manitoba, my home province. Good to see you. Thank you for the congrats. So, and keep in mind, this is not the main episode. This is only the pre-show. I'm going to end this in like 5 minutes, and then we're going to launch the actual episode. Oh, you're Sean McCune from Twitter. Great to see you, Sean. And thank you so much for being a part of it. Seriously. Luke F73. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Studio Sport to the Flames. Shake it up. They shook it up last offseason. I would rather be an expansion team right now. I would rather the Flames get rid of everything and start from absolute scratch. Daniel A says the Oilers have an easy road to the finals. Well, I hope so, because, I mean, even though they are our biggest rivals here in Calgary, I will put the hobby ahead of my own desire and hope that they win the Stanley Cup. I think that would be great for Connor McDavid, his legacy, and likely the hockey card part of the hobby overall. Ben Mitchell is here. Ben, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Gerald, no, you can watch from here. You can watch from Facebook, because in order to qualify for all the giveaways except for the 3 tag slabs, the 3 tag slab giveaways you have to do. You have to go to the Tag account on Twitter or Instagram, leave a comment, follow, that sort of thing. To be eligible for all the other ones, I'm going to tell everybody for each giveaway, hashtag Facebook or whatever, hashtag Upper Deck, hashtag whatever, and you're going to put that into your chat, whether it's Facebook, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. As long as you put the right hashtag into the chat, you will be eligible for that giveaway. And we're going to do a whole bunch of these in a row. Well, not in a row, I should say, but we're going to do a whole bunch of them throughout what I'm expecting to be a 2-hour episode, although I can see us going a little bit overtime. But I do have a schedule. The guests have been put into half-hour blocks, so I kind of want to keep to the schedule. Barry Ma was our guest on Sports Cards Live, episode 62. Thanks for the congrats, Barry. I appreciate it. Takes a lot of passion and effort to keep this going for this long. I'll be honored to shake your hand, Barry. You've been a good friend for several years now. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you so much. Case Hits Read. I'm glad you are excited. Studio Sports. I agree. The hobby would thrive on an Oilers Cup. Card Guy 72. Thanks so much. Thank you. Do you think Draisaitl is understated? That's a great question for Josh and Troy on the Gong Show, the Hockey Cards Gong Show, they certainly think so. Underrated by those in the know? No. Underrated by the hobby? Is he underrated or is he overshadowed, or are those the same things? The guy had 125 points this year. I don't hear as much about him as I would expect for that. So I think that's a function of being overshadowed. But those are my thoughts. Michael Pellick, thank you so much for joining. Wow, we'll see you at the Expo. Glad you're here. Lash Wine, there is a pre-show. I just figured it out a few minutes ago. Sylvain, welcome to the show. Billy J, thanks for 3 years of weekly hobby updates and content with the best. Thank you so much, Billy. Welcome to the show. Julian, thank you. Thank you. God, I thought about an after hours after this, Skeppy. I did think about it. We'll see. We're 50-50 right now. Let's see how much energy I have after this. Studio says, sucks the time difference here in Ontario versus the West Coast for a night like this. Yeah, well, that is what it is, unfortunately. Luke F73, it's there, Luke. It's definitely there. I don't know. You would look for the post that has the Robertson. Look for the post that has the Jason Robertson tag slab, and they're basically saying, happy to celebrate with Jay Lee Sports Cards Live and that. So keep looking. You got some time because they're not coming on until the second half hour of the show, and then they will be running the giveaway. They have a tag spin the wheel tool that we'll be sharing their screen for from the offices in LA. Card Guy 72. Those are Lego helmets. Card Guy, I put those together a few months ago. Darcy, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Thank you so much. We'll see you at Toronto. Nick Martelli says tag. Yeah, pinned that as their newest post. So it should be right at the top of their Instagram account. You can also do it on Twitter. And yeah, I was a collaborator on that. So it's also, thank you. I'm going to guess that that's Matt. So I'm going to start referring to this account as Matt. So Matt, yes, thank you for the reminder. It's also on my Instagram. We did a collaborative post. Yep. Stephen De Silva was on episode 99. It was great being a guest and meeting at the Fall Expo. Thanks, Stephen. And yes, that was an episode where we celebrated Wayne Gretzky and Gretzky collectors. Michael Stone, besides the Nationals, other shows do you like to attend in the U.S.? I like to attend the Burbank show. I like to attend the Del Mar show. Those are the only other U.S. shows I think the Mint Collective. I'd love to get to a Dallas show. I really want to get to a Chantilly show. I'd like to go to them all. There we go. My buddy Ralphie in the house. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Dennis, for having me on your show, which just launched on the Sports Card Dad channel today or yesterday. John Wee from Center Stage, a great supporter and sponsor of the show. Thank you so much, John. Philly Joe is here. Thank you. Sports Card Professor. Sold out. Yeah, that's what gives. They sold out. You can win some here tonight. Luke says, my bad. I didn't realize Robertson thumbnail. There you go. Well, all right, guys, 72 of you in here right now. Thank you for joining. This is the pre-show. I got 2 minutes to get ready to launch the main show. So we're going to wrap this up. Baz, thank you so much. Appreciate all. I'm glad we're getting some of this out of the way now because we're going to be on a tight schedule for the next 2 hours, everybody. Burbank will have another kids zone to support kids in the hobby. I'm sure it will. I don't see the Burbank show kind of going backwards at all. Those guys are really thinking their show through and doing a great job with that. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in and letting me kind of get through some of this early stuff here today before we go live. 1 minute. So that is it. And Matt just says the other cards are a Gretzky 9 and Ovechkin 8. Those are scoring kings from Fleer Showcase, I think 2014. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you in the other stream.